spoke with the apartment's management committee, and I got their support and funding to get this implemented across all 1800.
One of the groups, some people from this rural area, and you're going to figure out how to split that up, is going to start here. We'll bring a couple of chairs. You'll have 6 stations on this side, and there are 6 tables on this side. Not counting Graham's preparation here. 1, 2, 3, the back table, 4, 5, 6. This middle table is sort of a non-participating host and chaperone table. So, 6 stations on each side, and you have 2 teams. You either have 2 individuals, or you might have 3 individuals, or you might have 4 individuals presenting at each table. The way it's going to work is, when we say go, the first team will present for about 2 minutes, and you'll give them about a feedback for about 2 minutes. Then the next person will present at that table for 2 minutes, and then you'll provide some feedback for them for about 2 minutes. So that's 4 minutes, maybe 8 minutes, 4 minutes each, 8 minutes per station. Then, when you hear time, and I'll be loud, because that's one of my strengths, take it to extreme, it's annoying, but I'll let you know when it's time, and just try to wrap that up, and you'll move clockwise through your section. Okay? Once you've gone to each station, that'll be 6 series, then you're going to switch to the other side of the room, stay with your, get the team of guests you're with, find another station on the other side of the room, and we'll do another 6 rotations. Just to remind you, in this room, we're going to probably want a couple of you, 2 people from here, to start with Seth and take a look at some of the documents he provides us, including the Constitution of the United States. We're passing out the stars.
So Jonathan, do the guests move or the students move?
We're going to have the guests move. The students will stay put.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can explain the stars.
We have some tables for
We
you.
can explain the stars.
Yeah. Well, where are the stars?
They're
Yeah.
passing out.
They're passing.
We're passing out stars for each guest. We have 3 stars for starters, which means you got to hang on to those stars. But just know that if you don't give it to the first person, because you don't know about how to compare, someone else might give them a star. And everyone's going to be first at some point, and they're going to be later at some point. And that's the challenge of the real world, right? Making choices. And we promise you that if you don't give someone a star, but you give them good feedback and your attention, they will be grateful to you. They've been through this kind of competition for weeks, for months, for some of them for years with our organization. And so enjoy the opportunity. If someone's spirit and someone's impact and the advocacy and the scalability of their project moves you to award them, give them a star. And if we run out of stars, we'll give you some more stars. We have some extras.
We'll give you more.
We'll give you more later. Let's see how you do for stars. Anybody on this side of the room have any questions about how this is going to work? We need some of you at this table to come here. We need two guests here if we could.
We have 3 tables over
Yeah, we have some there as well. So you just got to remember which are the projects that you like. I'm giving the faces. So even after you listen to all 22 projects, they might come back to you later. So if you remember, this is the one I want to give a star, you can give it back. And the one with the most number of stickers, the stars, we have stars and smileys. So the one with the most votes, each star is a vote, right? The one with the most votes will be counted as or awarded as the New Yorker's favorite. So we're going to have one project that's going to be the New Yorker's favorite. Yeah. So award your sticker stars wisely.
And the New Yorker's favorite get to present at the UN tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's the prize for the New Yorker's favorite.
I know you can do better than that. Who's happy to be here? Let me hear you say, I am! That's more like it. Fantastic. Okay, as soon as we have the distribution, we'll get started off with the actual timing. Do we have everyone's?
I think we're good that side. Irene, Rima, are we good there?
I'm excited. I always like taking it. I mean, you're like me, right?
And yes, does anyone need a pen or an index card to make notes as you're talking? All right, we'll spread those out right away. Okay. I'll get some pens and index cards to you right away. We'll get started with the first presentation starting now. You're here. Oh wait, 1 second. Before you start, sorry, I introduced the founder of 1M1B, Mr. Manav Subodh.
Thank you. Can you hear me? Okay. So, thank you very much for sparing your valuable time today. I just wanted to personally acknowledge all the time that you're spending and spending time giving feedback to these amazing young people from India. So big thank you. Big thank you to Stefan for helping us put this together and the Wells Fargo team. Can't thank them enough. Thank you, Stefan, for helping us organize this. Big round of applause for Stefan. So as we start this, I along with a few of my team members, we have been mentoring the students, as you see. So I want to give a few background topics about this. One, don't be nice. Don't be nice to them. They are trained to take feedback. They're trained to even take criticism because that's how life is and that's how most of the social and any problem solving works. We have trained them, and your tough questions will further train them so that we can then mentor them later and help them, this is how you could have done this better. So we'll be observing them, how they are reacting to some of your questions. Of course, we have done this in India, but this is the first time we are doing this in an international setting. So this is a valuable education for them, and this will contribute a lot in whatever they do in their lives from here onwards. The average age is about 17 to 18 years. A few of them have now gone into college, and the reason they have gone into college is 3 years, the lockdown happened. And the biggest introduction I can give to all of them is that when the lockdown happened, all of them were doing something beyond themselves. So they were not on TV or Netflix, and they were working in their communities and solving a problem that India was grappling with at the time of the lockdown. So a lot of their projects are born during the lockdown. And you might like to ask them how they did that. And a number of them, like we as mentors, were like, are you sure you want to do that? You have your safety, make sure you're wearing your mask. But they all went and did whatever they wanted to do. And they were all safe and nice. And a number of them have got awarded a lot for their work. They have been covered by media in India. So you are amongst good company. Please ask them questions so that they can build this further. Again, thank you so much for your time. All of them have been trained to also go beyond themselves. One of the core values that we have at 1M 1B, that anything that you do, it aligns with your passion and it allows you to go beyond yourself. And I'm so proud to share that all of them have gone beyond themselves and worked in their community to solve a problem which many thought is not worth solving, or the governments need to solve it, or somebody else needs to do it. So thank you so much. Just wanted to give that context. Again, thank you so much for your time. Lovely to have you here. Welcome again.
Thank you. So the kids were doing these games during the pandemic, or
no? This was given to them post-pandemic so that so that they could start getting into education much more because of the gap rates. Yeah. Yeah.
So, for example, one of the activities we will do is we will conduct online sessions in
So they partnered up with two hospitals called two well-known hospitals in India. One is the Rajarajeshwari Medical College and Hospital, Psychiatric Department, and Athena Healthcare, where it's give them actually supplements to patient services.
Along with that, I've spread across this brochure was strictly parent education.
So what I've done is the first time of evaluated treatment.
Yes. Let's put them in a better position because a lot of time they don't have access to the right kind of psychological support. So we try to do our best.
I did that to all people educated in India, and it is, I went door to door teaching and tournaments I gave it to them. Along with that, awareness campaigns, it also turns into because it's higher, and the whole idea of the event to spread more awareness through the medium of cricket. So during the event, we had banners posted with our film and
Three alphabet words, Hindi words.
You guys have developed that app, or is that
Working, so I cannot give it exactly. Yeah, this is
Stars to give away. Any guests do not have stars. We need a couple of stars here too, please. Okay, as soon as you're settled in.
The day before the sale, they needed 13.5 million to actually be in the game, and they got that the day before. And then by the time of the sale, it was 47 million that they got from 17,000 people in this structured, a company that didn't exist before, distributed networks. So interesting about the power of technology, but also the downside of democracy too, is that when I found them and started talking to them about the Constitution, which Sotheby's did a great job advertising it as the Constitution.
Right, sure.
It's a printed copy, and I kept saying, but, yes, buy the Constitution, but not that one, because that one would cost $50,000 to move it from here to the next building because of all the insurance and the security and all. And their 40-something million went all the bit on that, and I offered them this, which was 2 days later. I had sold it before, but my client agreed to sell it to them at cost, and they couldn't do it. The structure was such that the lawyers said, we just can't. So they couldn't even ask their society, democracy.
Make sure to take time for future leaders. Wonderful, we're off to a great start. Now, guests, please stand up. Future leaders, stay in your station. Guests, please stand up and rotate clockwise to the next table in your half of the room. Chaperones, let's help them find where they're going.
We're at the central number of key employees, and then have a massive amount of volunteers and things like that, and maybe through the app.
yes.
All right, cancel that. Everyone go back to where you were sitting. I've got a much better idea because many of your guests have belongings and the students are eager to get started, so they're going to move faster. Thank you, Rima, for bringing us an opportunity to pivot. Future leaders, raise your hand if you had to pivot during your project. Yes, how many of you had to pivot in the last 2 or 3 years? Do something different than you were used to. Excellent. So guests, please sit where you were, and future leaders, rotate to the next clockwise table. Sorry for that confusion. I told you it could get complicated. I told you to keep it simple. Just a quick pivot. Safi will help direct you. Rima will help direct you. Let's move swiftly.
Hello.
And begin presenting when you are ready. If there's confusion, raise your hand, let me know. I'll have to sort you out.
Are you guys all together? Or
So they're one group, I'm on my own.
All right.
You guys go first.
No introduction. I'm Adarsh and this is Siddharth. So first off, we would like to ask both of you a question. At any point in time, you get another table, right? And I mean surviving to the most basic possible level. In terms of food, shelter, getting no, not on your parents, on external, no, that's not good for friends.
No, I don't think so. What about you?
So to give you a perspective, we're essentially talking about the ONS supporters, yeah, who faced the pandemic and have not been able to receive food security, let alone job security, because they don't have jobs, they don't have food security, they don't have food security, neither do they have shelter. So that's why we started Ajivika, which is
So we set up an aim to achieve safe for maximum life. And now that we think about we realize that there's research conducted that shows that how teaching women to protect themselves isn't always the most effective way, as they're not always prepared to defend themselves, and they have different reactions, right? It's always been taken by sudden. However, the bystanders witnessing such incidents could help in de-escalating the situation. So there's the proven methodology, bystander intervention methodology of 5 Ds, which is distract, delegate, direct, document, and delay. So it was designed by this organization called Halomat.
Let's try it again. How about it for your future leaders? That's better. Okay, future leaders stay put. Guests, please rotate another station. Oh, sorry. Kids move. Guests stay seated. Future leaders rotate clockwise to the next table.
All right, start diving in.
If anyone's lost, raise your hand.
Problems that the healthcare workers are facing. You know, we all hear about long hours, lack of equipment, lack of information. So empathizing with him, because this really affected him and had a heavy toll on his mental well-being, I empathized with him and thus became the creation of my project called Ashwas, which is Sanskrit for reassurance. And through this project,
This is why we started Project Ashwas, which aims to provide health insurance to economically disadvantaged.
I just want to watch you all and see what you're going to do and change the world. So keep doing what you're doing, because it was incredibly inspiring to hear this. So that's a little from me.
Ben.
Sure. I'm usually not a person that's left with very minimal words. For those who know me, they know I can talk for a good bit. But just hearing all the stories today, really all the businesses. Can everybody hear me now? There we go. It's very, very impressive. I think the thing that strikes me the most is the passion that so many of you have for what you're doing. How on point each one of you are with your business, and how well organized each of you are is miles beyond where I or many of my friends or colleagues were at the points that you guys are doing it at. And as Amy said, it's so inspiring to see each and every one of you come here and do this. I know it's a long trip just to get here, so thank you for taking your time out and coming here. It's very, very special for us to be here with each one of you. And you truly are really helping to change the world. I'm sure you guys tally it up how many people you've impacted. I was trying to keep track as I was listening to the different pitches in terms of 2,000 people here, 250 people there. It's so, so impressive. So thank you for doing everything that you guys do. If there's any way that I know we myself, or the people here can be of help to all of you, that's what we're here for, now and ongoing. It's very, very special. So thank you for taking your time. Congratulations to each and every one of you for being here. And this is very special for all of us. So thank you.
Gary.
Hi, I'm Gary Ireland, and I'm really honored to have all of you today. I've heard so many inspiring stories, and the theme that I'm hearing is service to others. And the way you impact others and lift them up so that they can perform service to others as well is inspiring to all of us. So I feel better about the future knowing that you're going to be leading us. And I think we should give you all a round of applause. So thank you all for being here.
Okay, we're over here. Yoram, stand up, please.
Yes, my name is Yoram Malka. This is, I think, my second or third time here with you guys. What can I tell you? I was telling the young ladies here, after they were telling us about some of the difficulties they have pushing their projects, I said, don't ever stop, no matter what anybody else says, because you are really a hope of the world, you know. There are many other countries, and I'm trying to understand why such difference, where young people like you don't amount to what you guys are doing. It's almost like a movement in India, and I appreciate in other countries that are represented here today. And it is so wonderful, and we appreciate you so much. And just like the young gentleman said over there, if you need any help, you can give us a call, and we will help with whatever we can help, you know. And we'll work with you. There is more coming.
My name is Donna Tsukuda, and I have the honor of being one of the founding members of 1M1B, and it's amazing to see the evolution of the organization. And you know, you are the future of generations to come. And to that, I would invite 1M1B to have this session with the member states, representatives of the member states. I think that request could be made, and somehow that could be accommodated. But imagine if each of the, you know, every member state of the UN had this experience. Most of them probably never had something like this. And what that could do for all the member states to collectively experience something like this would maybe alter the culture and the possibilities at the United Nations on many levels. So I invite 1N1B to take on the United Nations and invite, you know, to share what we've experienced, had the privilege of experiencing today, and share it at the ambassador and the mission level. Thank you.
Okay, I have two other acknowledgements. Stand up, Stefan, please. This is my long-time friend. I almost said old friend. Stefan Agege. It's spelled with an H, but it's silent. H-A-G-E-G-E. He is one of the leading lenders and home mortgage brokers, bankers. What's the word I use? He's with Wells Fargo Home Mortgage. He's our sponsor and the reason we get this fabulous space. Can we please give him a big round of applause and thank him? And any of you know realtors in New York or anywhere, he is the problem solver. He is the most diligent mortgage banker in the business. And it's a very important person to know, anyone who's looking to buy a home or sell a home at any time. He's the guy. I also want to thank Lori Antonacci, my production partner. Without her, you know, we've got a lot of things slip through the cracks. Lori has produced this event with me. She's really coordinated all of the activities for all of the future leaders from before they landed, to when they landed at JFK, buses here, over to NYU, back down to here, to the UN. Big round of applause for Lori Antonacci. Okay, and now the moment you've all been waiting for, unless I missed anything or anyone else has something they want to say. It is now time for Manav Subodh, our founder, to tally, he has a tally methodology. But let's see who is the winner tonight of the star competition.
Before that, any stars left? Before that, anyone's got stars left with you?
Run around, give your last few stars away if you like.
You can collect the stars, and if you've got stars left, you can give it out to the students you've been wanting to give.
I will give it to you.
Yeah, I see a few of you have stars left.
Raise your hand if you still have a star and you're giving it away. We'll wait for you. We got time.
I feel like I'm like, hi.
No stars left behind.
Just get through. Yeah, he said this would be next.
Who was the solar one?
Okay.
Achieving these aerators that I installed in the faucets, and they passively.
Then we're done with the last star of the night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh wait, we got one more on that side.
Okay, so do we have all the future leaders go?
I want to just acknowledge and have you applaud. I know I'm big about applause, but the way you guests were listening and engaging with these future leaders means the world to them and to us. Thank each other and thank yourselves. Really good.
Okay, now all future leaders, count the stars you have. Okay, we're going to do this real time. Quickly get to the winner. Quickly get to the winner. You all have counted?
Everybody everybody knows.
Everyone knows. Okay, so anyone who's got 1 star or more, raise your hand.
One or more.
One or more star, raise your hand. And as I go up, you know, you can keep on dropping your hand. Okay, 2 or more stars.
Oh, what is
3 or more stars. 4 or more stars. 5 or more stars. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, quite a few
I
hands
got a
up
hand
still.
over here. I got one here.
11.
11, come here, all above, 11 and above, come here.
Everyone 11, come up.
Those with hands up for 11, come on.
11 or more, come here.
Okay, there's some there's some recounting just to ensure.
Okay,
All right.
11 or more.
11? Come on.
And it's got
Hold on.
11.5.
Come here, all 11 and more.
Go on.
Okay, you there?
Oh, that's a lot.
Okay.
Wow.
Girl power and audience.
Oh my god, wow. Yes, Aryan, you're there.
Yes, Aryan. Keep the flag high. Okay, 12. Okay, big round of applause for Kirtana. Okay.
Oh, Aryan
Okay,
is standing,
11.
nice.
12,
12.
13.
I don't have to.
Aryan, big round of applause for Aryan. Okay.
We're into the finals.
14. 14. 15. Oh, you're out? Okay, big round of applause. Nanya, how many stars do you have? Did you announce it?
I have 16 stars.
16 stars.
Winner. And they're all winners, of course. So you want to say a few words now representing your experience and what you saw happening here and what moved you?
I think what moved me is like the amount of support that everyone was ready to give me, and as soon as I started talking about the project, everyone was so supportive and everyone gave a lot of valuable feedback, so I learned a lot from this experience, so thank you everyone.
Let's hear from any 2 other future leaders that want to say something about tonight. What really moved you? What did you get out of this experience? 1 or 2 volunteers. You're all future leaders. You should put your hands up, opportunity to speak. Aryan, come here, run around. One of my favorites.
Yeah, so one thing I'd like to say is that so I've been in this Future Leaders program since 2019, and the thing is, over the past 3 years, I've just been pitching to my mentors, to Manav sir, Sapan sir, Irene ma'am, everyone who's been working on me with this, working with me on this project, and today was one of the very first times that I got to pitch this project to someone who has never heard about it before, to like a whole community of people who were hearing it for the first time. So some of the feedback I received and some of the questions that were asked that were really eye-opening, things that I had never thought of before, and yeah, it was just a great experience.
Great. Thank you, Aryan. And one more comment from Bichika.
So I started Future Leaders program in 2019, and my project has been like quite all over the place ever since I started. But I love how the team was so supportive, and even here everyone was so attentive, and they were giving us attention, and that was a great experience.
Great. You want to say something?
Only this time.
This time for Eileen. Come. Get the whole room included. Walk around like I did.
Oh, alright. Okay, hi everyone. My name is Haneen Faleed. Stick with me, follow. Anyhow, thank you so much everyone for supporting us with the stars, and even if you didn't give us the stars, you gave a lot of valuable feedback, and it was just genuinely really nice to talk to all of you. We've been pitching, we've been giving presentations online for a very long time, so to actually come and speak to people in person, such amazing people, all of you are you're doing such amazing things. Some of you are from the corporate world, some of you are documentary filmmakers, some of you are lawyers, and I think I missed out a couple other professions, but it was genuinely really nice to meet all of you, and we got to hear different opinions, different feedback, and that's my biggest takeaway from today, is something each of you said to me, which is very unique and very helpful. Thank you so much.
And those are going to be announced. Guests, you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to come see Seth Kaller here. This is my good friend Seth Kaller and his rare historic documents, including the first printing, one of the first printings in of the U.S. Constitution. So if you haven't been over here to see what's going on and learn some interesting things about not only these documents of the past, but how these documents can even shape our future, because we're all about the future leaders. I thank you very much for hanging out with me and my dealing with some of the organization. It was a little messy like life, but it all got done. You were wonderful. Thank you very much. Have a great night. I'm very happy holiday.
LinkedIn or Twitter, Instagram, anywhere, please go ahead and tag 1M1B Foundation. It will be great to have your feedback there. We'll reshare it. So thank you so much.
Okay. Great. Party time.